Hey guys, welcome back to another review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Rode VideoMicro. So basically I started vlogging and filming not long ago. I got myself a pretty good camera, Sony a6300. The video and the picture quality is really good, actually more than good. It's great. But what I did notice, I noticed that when I film, the audio quality sometimes is lacking. Especially if I'm outside and it's windy out, I realized that it's not really picking up the audio as clear as I would like it to be. So I started doing research, and I was kind of thinking about what kind of an external microphone to get. So at first I was thinking about getting a clip-on microphone because I figured that if I'm speaking into the camera, I can just clip it to my collar. However, I realized that if I'm going to be interviewing somebody, if I'm going to be filming things in front of me or around me, that will not do the job. So I realized that I would need a microphone which mounts on my camera. Now, I was looking at different models, and a lot of them were just really bulky. A lot of them, I'm sure they were excellent microphones, but there were some features that just did not meet the criteria that I was looking for. What I wanted a simple microphone which doesn't really make my job filming harder and more tedious. So I was looking for a microphone, something that's going to be quick, easy to set up. It's not going to take much space because there's so many microphones out there in the market that have excellent ratings. However, they were really large, they were self-powered, and I know those things, give you advantage. I know that they will probably give you great audio quality. However, me personally, I didn't want to have a huge microphone attached to the top of my camera, which I would need to make sure the batteries are charged up. It would just be a lot of extra work. I wanted something that's small, quick to set up, self-powered. So I decided to go with Rode VideoMicro. The reason why, it's basically a plug-and-play microphone. It's small, it's about 3.5 inches long, easily mounts right on the top of your camera, and if you have an auxiliary in, all you have to do is just plug it in, and the camera is actually going to power the microphone. So you don't have to worry about any batteries, you don't have to worry about synchronizing the sound. All you have to do is just plug it right in and it's ready to go. Also, just to give you guys an idea, this is basically the case that I use to carry my camera in. So here I can fit my camera, which is a Sony a6300. Right here on the side, I fit my spare batteries. Here I can actually put my charging cables. And inside the big pocket right here, I can actually fit the camera and the microphone. So everything fits here, which is exactly why I love this microphone. It's not huge and bulky. It fits right in the same case as my camera. I actually just got it this morning in the mail from Amazon. The price point with tax, it was about $65. So I think it's a great deal. Price-wise, feature-wise, so let's go ahead and see what's inside. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got the microphone. Actually, the microphone, I'm really impressed. I mean, it's about, I would say, 2.5 to 3 inches long, really small, so it's exactly what I was looking for. Now we have the little, I guess, the mount for the microphone. So this is obviously going to go on top of the camera. And now, to mount the microphone, I'm sorry, I'll just put it through. Okay, so it feels nice and tight, and this piece right here goes on top of the microphone. So if you're filming outside and there's a lot of wind, what it's going to do is going to cancel out all the wind. If you're filming indoors or you're not really concerned with outside noise such as the wind, you don't really need it. At least that's what I found out from my research. Okay, now this cable right here goes right in the back of the microphone. Okay. Awesome. And then this goes right into my camera. So Here's another reason why I decided to go with this particular model. So this microphone is not battery powered. Now I know from my research, a lot of people say that, if you get a microphone that's battery powered, it's going to give you a lot better audio quality. I'm not trying to make Hollywood movies. I just want to improve my sound, but also I wanted to go with the best possible microphone that as far as functionality. I didn't really want a battery operated microphone because there would be one more thing to worry about. What if the battery is not charged? What if, the battery dies? So I wanted something that's actually going to be working with my camera. Now, my camera, which is Sony a6300, actually has a jack, so I can plug in the microphone. I know there are some cameras out there, even some Sonys. A buddy of mine actually has a Sony camera, and he does not have a jack to be able to plug in this type of microphone. So, this will not work for everybody. So your camera has to have a jack like this in order to be able to work with this microphone. So far I'm really liking it, so let's go ahead and test it out. So as you guys watching this video right now, you can clearly see that the microphone is not attached to the camera. So right now the sound that you hear is just the built-in microphone in my Sony a6300. So let's see the difference after I attach this microphone to my camera. Alright guys, so I have the microphone now plugged into the camera. This is actually my first time using it, and I'm very pleased. The sound quality is a lot better, noticeably better. It's small, it's plug and play, does not require any kind of additional battery to keep track of. And the main thing that's important to me, that it's something that I can quickly throw into the same small bag that I have for my camera. I don't need to buy another additional case. Everything is still portable, and I don't need to have any kind of batteries. I just throw it in. Then when I want to shoot, all I do is I mount it on top of my camera. It takes 2 seconds and I'm ready to go. So this is a real winner for me. I'm really pleased with it. So hope you guys like the review, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.